Just in case your door isn't one that locks, if you got some weight, like dumbbells or kettlebells like I do, or maybe even like a chair that you could put in place, that should prop the door from moving. These kettlebells definitely do the trick. I think even one does the trick. One is 25 pounds, the other's 30. So 55 pounds together holding the door. And then if you're wondering here, it's a resistance band. It's tied to the doorknob and I just pull. I'm doing different pulling motions for my rotator cuff, my rear delt, just my shoulder area in general, my trap. It's even relieve some of my neck tension and scapula. So you want to do 2 to 3 sets of these. I'll say, people say 12 to 15, I just go for 20 a pop, 2 to 3 sets. You should relieve some tension. I do other stretches as well for my neck and shoulder. I'll show you those in another video. But yeah, man, home PT. I got a prescription for PT from the doctor, but these physical therapists really be booked up at a lot of places, at least the good ones. You know, they're overbooked and overbooked. You know, we're working to get in, but at this point, I don't even know if I'm going to need a physical therapist. Thankfully, from the first time I saw him, I learned a few things. And just from watching other great physical therapists online, you don't necessarily need to see somebody for physical therapy, man. You can learn a lot online. Some of those stretches that be on those papers that they give you, the doctor or a physical therapist telling you to do for whatever injury you got, they really work. You just gotta put them into practice. So yeah, man, I'm recovering from a rotator cuff, or according to my doctor, trap injury, rear delt, in my opinion, because when I was touching my rear delt, you could feel the pain there, but it would like extend to my trap and create this tightness near my neck. It's been 2 weeks. First week was horrible. Second week, a lot better. It was just tension throughout the day, mainly pain in the morning and a crazy amount of stiffness where I couldn't really get out of bed, coming from my right side, you know, because I'm sleeping on my shoulder and trap, so I sleep on my back. And so since I'm doing that, you know, I wake up in the middle of the night with it swollen, and unfortunately I wake up in the middle of the night having to take a piss, so it's like I spend 10, maybe 20 minutes getting out of bed. The first 2 times I had that happen, it was a nightmare getting up. Had to do massages, stretches, really relieve that tension, and that took like half an hour to an hour. As soon as I spoke to my physical therapist at the hospital, he told me to have some heat ready right next to me, like heat pads and stuff, and that should do the trick. Did that, made sure, would apply the heat pad as soon as I wake up. 10 minutes, would have the band right on my bed. Wake up, do stretches while laying down, like stretching towards the bed with my hands in front of me, and that would relieve a lot of tension and help me get up out of bed. Still painful, but way better this second week. Way better this second week because